Okay, by now, everybody heard about the Alabama boat shipyard, whatever, riot fight. I'm just adding my 2 cents on it. If you don't know, there was a black male captain of a boat, of a ship or something like that. And he brought the boat in with a bunch of passengers on it, and he was trying to park the boat. But somebody was parked in their space. So this captain or co-captain got out and tried to get them to move. They just happened to be white. They didn't want to move. He argued with them for about 45 minutes trying to get them to move. Never threw a punch, no nothing. Just tried to get them to move so he could park his boat. They didn't want to move. They didn't feel they had to. Next thing you know, after so much arguing, a fight break out. I think one young guy pushed him in the face or push him, and another guy come running out of nowhere and just push him even further to the ground. And then I think the father jumped in, and then the lady came over there. I'm not sure what she was doing. Looked like she was trying to pull people off, but I don't know what she was doing. But it ended up being like maybe 6 or 10 whites jumping on a black. Now, was it racial? I don't know what they was thinking. Maybe they were just drunk and didn't feel like moving their boat. I don't know. That's for the court to decide. We're gonna let them do that. But anytime whites and blacks fight, it's always gonna look racial because of the history of the United States. There's always going somebody always gonna make it racial. I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't. But anytime whites and blacks fight, it's gonna bring them back to slavery. You got 10 white people jumping on one black man. It's gonna bring them back to slavery, and it's gonna be racial. That's just how it is because of the ugly history of the United States with racism and black people and slavery. Now, what I want to add my 2 cents to this video is ever since I'm gonna say ever since my junior high school day, this type of riot that they had, brawl that they had, where it looked at like whites against black, this could happen every day of the week in the United States. And some of you sitting there saying, "What you talking about, Mike?" I've seen situations where in high school and junior high school, this stuff had a potential to happen every week or once a month. You got you might have the dudes that what's the dudes that wear all black in high school? Gothica or something like that? Or heavy metal dudes. They be walking around talking stuff. Or they be walking around with I seen some of the high school kids, they have a Confederate flag on their truck. Once the black kids find out what that mean, oh man, it just may be something. A lot of black kids don't even know what that mean because some of us were so used to watching Dukes and Hazzard. And the Dukes and Hazzard car had the little Confederate flag on the top. Dukes and Hazzard was my favorite, but I never knew what the flag meant or what it stood for. And once I figured out what it meant or what it stood for, and I'm in my thirties, you know what I'm saying, figuring out what a Confederate flag is. Then I'm like, oh wow, why would they run a TV show like that? Why would they let kids? Uh, why would they let kids like that? You know what I mean? It's like the Hulk Hogan and Roseanne Barr. These two people don't care for blacks. But you know how many of my friends, maybe we had the Hulk Hogan doll. They had the wrestling characters you just could buy in the store. How many of us had them, just sitting there wrestling and Roseanne Barr show. I forget the name of her show, but that was one of my favorite shows. But these people don't care for black, so it makes you wonder, like, why would they put this stuff, you know? And these people don't really care for black. But let me not go off the subject. But yeah, this type of stuff that happened in Montgomery, Alabama, the whites fighting the blacks, or the blacks fighting the white, this can go, this can happen anywhere. Like I said, I first seen it in junior high school. I seen it in high school. And the school is always somebody who comes and stop it before it goes there because they know the potential of this getting ugly. These two races fight, people will come out of nowhere and join in it. You know, whites will come from wherever they come from, and blacks will come from wherever they come from and join in it, and it's just gonna get ugly. So some people usually stop it right there because they know the potential of it being way uglier than what it is. I've seen it in shopping malls. You know, some whites, three deep, talking crazy to a sister. Now, the sister by herself or with her child, guess what? There's other black people in the mall. When they catch up what's going on, now they in it. This stuff has a potential going down anywhere, on the job, uh, anywhere, you know, every day, every day. So the solution for this is people need to stay in their place, man. You know, people need to act rational, you know, act reasonable no matter where you at. You know, if that boat guy asks you to move your boat, just move it. If his boat have a right to be there, just move the boat. Don't think you entitled. Don't think you better than somebody else because they just happen to be black. And sometimes the myth in America is, oh, if it's black, you don't have to respect what they say. Don't listen to them. Call the police, play like you a victim, and the black people gonna get in trouble. You're more powerful than them. But the little thing that we forget now is you got the camera and the internet nowadays. So it's capturing all this foolishness. Some people are, you know, getting fired off of their job because of stuff that they caught on camera. You know, if you a person that'll call the police and lie, but you hold a job where you're supposed to be respected as a person that don't lie, now that makes you look untruthful. So why would the job want to keep you if you're the type of person that'll call the police and lie? You may mess around and get the job sued one day because of your foolishness. And so that's why some of these people get fired. You know, when their videos come out and showing them lying on somebody on YouTube, on TV, that's why they get fired. But if you still brainwash with hate, that's why people still doing this type of stuff. You know, you might have some whites that don't think they have to listen to black and just think, oh, we're just gonna call the police. And the police been shooting people with the last 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, shooting black people. So some people think, oh, well, we're just gonna watch them get shot down. You know, this is how people think for real. This ain't me just making this up. We'll just call the police and let them get shot down or let them get hurt, let them get arrested. Let him get in trouble. We're not gonna get in trouble. Even these delusional people, even when somebody had a camera, the camera rolling the whole time. I've seen some of these ladies start crying when the police get there. They was cussing the whole time. When the police get there, they start crying. They want to make themselves look like the victim so the other person can get in trouble. It's crazy. Even on up to, remember there was a lady at a hospital in New York. The kid rented the bike. The lady wanted to take the bike from the kid after he paid for it. The kid was refusing, and the lady tried to fight him. You know, even this stuff is crazy, man. But I'm glad it's being caught on camera because all this time, oh, black people just lying. They just started stuff. They just want to get over. They just want something for free. Well, this stuff does happen. Not every white person is out to hate blacks. I know that. I understand that. I agree with that. I see that. But some of these people still want to live in the hate world, the time, the era where America, got away with hating blacks. So you can do whatever to blacks and get away with it. Some people still stuck in them delusional times. And it's good the stuff coming out on camera. But like I said, the solution for it, if these different races meet up, just respect one another. Just stay out each other's way. Whites ain't gotta like blacks. That's cool. That's your own personal choice. But just respect each other. Stay out each other's way. This type of stuff, what we saw in this Montgomery, Alabama, I've seen it a million times since junior high school. Probably elementary school, I didn't know what the heck was going on. If I saw Tommy is white and Billy is white, and these my friends, that's all I saw. Wasn't really no color about it, in elementary school. When we got to junior high school, you start figuring out what's what, Not saying, that you don't want to have white friends or something like that, but you start figuring out the hate in the world, put it like that. You start figuring out the hate in the world and why such and such mama don't let them play with you, and then you start forming a different group of friends. Your other friends are still your friends, but like I said, you start figuring out the world ain't colorblind like you think it is. You got to go over here with these friends. You can't. Those friends over there are still cool, but there's only so far y'all can go because everything is messed up. Looks good, looks like it's advanced, look like this world is advancing, but it's still messed up. We're gonna put it like that. So, like I said, these type of brawl, Montgomery, Alabama, has the potential to happen every day, anywhere. Carnival, Great America, on the airplane, at the airport, wherever there's crowds of people, this stuff has the potential to happen. People just need to stay away from each other, respect each other. Is that gonna happen? Nope. We're probably gonna see more videos like this because some people just don't get it. Majority of us get it, but some people just don't get it, man. They just don't get it. White people ain't going nowhere in the United States. Black people ain't going nowhere in the United States. Just stay out each other's way. You don't like the one race, don't like the other one, just stay out each other's way. And we're gonna be all right. These brawls right here, I don't know. It can happen every day though. I know that. So that was my little 2 cents on this Montgomery, Alabama brawl. Hopefully everybody learned something from it. I'm out.